And we're here today, and I'm joined with Millicent Green-Polovic, and she's from the law offices of Donna Thornton Green, and we're going to be fielding your Social Security disability questions. You ready?
I am.
All right. Well, one of our callers has asked, they are blind in one eye. Does that qualify them for Social Security disability through blindness?
So the parameters for blindness are very specific, and you have to show that in your better eye that your visual acuity is 2200 or less, or that your visual field is 20 degrees or less. And again, that's in the better eye, and that's with corrective lenses like glasses or contacts. So if you are missing one eye, that's not going to alone qualify you for disability benefits based on blindness, or through the blindness category, I should say. You can have visual conditions that would make you disabled, but you don't meet the blindness requirements. So that's a little bit of a tricky area of the law. If you are in that situation and you have questions about whether or not you would be considered disabled, I recommend that you meet with an attorney who can give you some specific advice in your situation.
Okay, that's good. That's a good answer for that, because I'm sure you get that.
There's a lot of different types of visual conditions you can have. So.
Yeah. Okay, well, our next caller wants to know, they've had a hearing with a judge last fall, and now they've got a new judge. Is that normal?
Well, it's not necessarily normal, but it is happening. Since we've had some changes with the presidency, and Social Security Administration has had some changes in the last few months. We've seen locally, we've had some offices close. The Carbondale hearing location is closed, and lots of staffing cuts across the board. That includes our hearing office and the judges. So we have had a few judges now in the Paducah office that have retired in the last month. And so you may have a case where you already had a hearing with a judge, and now you're going to have another hearing with a different judge. That's not normal. It's really not typical, but that is the situation that we're in right now. And you may have to kind of have the whole hearing over again, and it's like that first one didn't really happen. So it's not normal, not good, but it is what we're having to deal with right now.
Gotcha. We're all hanging on for these changes,
yes,
right?
Yes, for sure.
Okay. Our next caller says, my doctor filled out the disability papers so that they could get food stamps. So is that good for the disability claim?
So this is something I see quite a bit, where a doctor will fill out this form for the food stamps office that says you are disabled. It doesn't really say much more than that, other than you are disabled. That is not something that will be given any weight in the Social Security Administration, because they're not the person who is the fact finder for your disability. What your doctor should have or can give in your case that would be good evidence is actual work restrictions. So if your doctor is willing to do that, that's much more helpful than the food stamps form.
Okay. All right, Millicent, we've got a bunch more questions, so will you hang out with me while